Dianne Feinstein, Die Fie. Die Fie and the Fie Die. She is resigning at long last.
She might finally die.
She might finally. I mean, she's just not running for reelection, right? She's
Yeah.
not ending early. Um, she's not running for reelection, and so in comes Representative Katie Porter, Representative Barbara Lee, and of course, little shifty Schiff. Once again, Barbara Lee, the sole vote against the invasion of Afghanistan after 9/11. Pretty incredible. Probably gonna get this Bernie Sanders endorsement. That would actually be my bet as well. You've got Porter, who carries around her whiteboard and like sticks it to big pharma and other like corrupt white collar douches on the daily. And Adam Schiff, who has made his opposition to Trump and leading the charge around the impeachment. Honestly, I don't like Adam Schiff, but he played a role. I don't want him necessarily to be senator. And it also seems like maybe Ro Khanna is jumping into this race, but there's only 3 slots. Fuck, marry, kill, sex, elect, overthrow, Democratic Senate primary. It might actually, I mean, is Larry Elder going to throw his name into this? Because, it's a jungle primary. So if
It's a jungle primary.
enough splitting of the votes, man, Huntington Beach, baby, look alive. Let's float your GOP candidate. NATO, what do you think? Who do you fuck? Who do you marry? Who do you kill?
Right.
And who do you sex elect and who do you overthrow?
Do I have to do all 6?
Yeah. No? Maybe.
No. We don't want to talk that long about this. So we don't want that many permutations. Okay, I'm fucking Barbara Lee. And let me. I'm electing Katie Porter because love the whiteboard, love the way that she dresses people down, the preparation, just all of it. It's so good. I'm into it. It's my must-see TV, better than Cosby. So, kids, used to be that Thursday night Cosby Show was NBC
Must-see
must-see
TV.
TV. That's what they called it.
See, I'm of the TGIF, like Family Matters,
Yeah.
that kind of ilk.
Yeah, you're younger than me.
I'm a little, yeah. But still old. Okay, so and that means you're overthrowing
I'm overthrowing Schiff. So the reason that I'm fucking Barbara Lee and not electing her is that A, she's over 70, and I think I agree with Nikki Haley on this. Enough of these fucking old timers. I'm ready to, these, Nancy Pelosi and Dianne Feinstein and like all of these old ass people, except Tio Bernie, like fighting they're like these people who don't realize the world that we're living in the moment in history, and it's time to fucking move on and get them to fade away. Number 2 is that Barbara Lee is saying that she wants to only run for 1 term, and if it's like I would be all in for her if she were in a position to be like in it for the duration, but she's not. She's like if we're gonna have this battle, let's do it and then be done for the next 5 million years, like we were with Dianne Feinstein. So,
but point in Barbara Lee's favor, she's already been in Washington for so long that maybe any kind of corruption is already sort of like set in. Their grooves are there, so you can't get any. Look, I'm not saying that she is a corrupt politician. I don't think she is. I did interview her once, and she was very lovely, but also old and been in power for a while.
Right.
Just and I definitely think not. Look, it's been 22 years since that vote against the invasion of Afghanistan, and forever a G, forever amazing for doing it. But speaking of passing the torch, yeah, you can't elected to the Senate at 76. No, I have to agree 100% with this rundown that you're giving.
Yeah.
And that being said, I absolutely think Adam Schiff is going to win because he is a fundraising machine.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on how the three-way race breaks. You know what I mean? And also the endorsements. But Yeah, it'll all be interesting. I think Katie Porter is probably going to be a better campaigner than Schiff. She has more fire for that. Barbara Lee, when you're talking about the what you call it, the Iraq vote,
Mhm.
let us not become the evil that we deplore, like old and irrelevant, like Dianne Feinstein, for example, is one example of that kind of evil.
Yeah. Hey, oh my god. Well, I think like what sucks about, I mean, Schiff has the Trump stuff working in his favor. He's going to probably get a lot of outside state money and in-state money, and he is probably unlike Lee as well, but definitely unlike Porter, he's going to accept corporate campaign donations. That to me is Porter's edge. If she can proudly and loudly say, I will not accept corporate donations or like corporate PAC money, that's a huge edge. This state went to Bernie. Concede like Porter should win. But also, this state is trash, full of libs who are on Nextdoor and call the cops on people who dig through the trash. Like that, like this state wants their Schiff.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, the state didn't only go to Bernie in 2020. Bernie won every county.
Yeah.
Um, it'll be interesting to see what happens at the California Democratic Convention.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, speaking of things that age poorly, the last time Die Fie was up for re-election, the California State Democratic Party voted to endorse Kevin DeLeon as against her. He lost, and then if you looked at the voting map in that race, it wasn't like the left voting for DeLeon and the center voting for, it was like the Republican counties that, because it was an open primary, it was a Dem on Dem primary.
Right.
There was the Republicans that voted for DeLeon, and then DeLeon went on to the LA City Council to become a horrible human being, or to be revealed as a horrible human being. So let me just say, we were wrong. But if there's no incumbent, I'll be interested to see if the California Democratic Party can get to an endorsement in this race.
Yeah.
If that has an effect.
I mean, I think it'll be interesting, and I'm sad that all the money that's going to be spent on this bullshit that could be giving us single payer in the state. Paige is telling me that Pelosi did endorse Schiff, but Katie Porter has raised the most money. She did announce earliest, but it is significant that she's raised that much money. And Katie Porter is the perfect, you can't really, I don't know. I guess I don't see a world in saying no to her. Like she's young, she's effectively a squad member, and Pelosi hasn't blown the you can't talk about Israel whistle on her. So there you go. What's going on, Frantifa? If you haven't already, subscribe to this channel right now. Hit that button. And also, you can become a patron and support the show every single week. Get access to bonus episodes and exclusive merchandise. Patreon.com/bitchuation room. Do